let's say you actually kill them, right? Let's say you kill them, and they are coming in the lane phase, right? And you're staying in the lane for play. This is completely bad play. Completely bad play.
Yeah, I know
Completely
that
bad play.
one. You have
You
to.
should just back off and ping the AD carry. Danger, danger, danger. But
Mm,
if you are basically killing them, let's say you kill them and they are dead, and you can consider going for plays if option number one, you know where is the jungle, exactly what I said. Like if you know where is the jungle, yes, you can go for plays. And two, if you have enough HP, because if you're like 100 HP, you can't stay for plays.
And I guess I'm probably not being fair on people that I'm in the same elo, because like a lot of people, they don't take it as seriously, and like things like wave management and that. I get tilted fairly easily. And
Yes,
I'm like, well, if you're not gonna help me freeze or help me push, I'm just gonna steal your CS, or like I've gotta.
Oh, I see.
But having said that, I'm getting a lot better, and I realized that I give my ADC a couple chances. Like we played one game where we were really close, and we almost killed. Who was it? I can't remember who the other person was, but like I think the ADC just got lucky like 2 or 3 times in a row. Like all his playing was okay, and we actually played really well, but he still went like 1-5-1.
Okay.
So in those games, I still struggle to know when to go around with the jungler or whether to stay with the ADC.
Okay.
And yeah, still like I have been working on my pathing, and especially for those games where you are losing, quite often I'll go roam or I'll go to ward, and I get picked out. If that makes sense, like
Okay. And is this game a good display of that?
no, this is a game where we played fairly well, and
Okay.
I know there was some trades where it wasn't great. I think I missed his cheese where he went over the wall. Like I just forgot how.
Okay, so first of all, to answer your question, because you asked me like, hey, how can I decide if I should stay with my jungle or if I stay with my AD carry? It's very, very simple. So if your AD carry is not in a position where he can carry anymore, then it's better to leave him, and it's better to let him get solo experience and just completely roam on the map. When is that the case? Yeah. That's the case when he's going to be, when you have an AD carry that is like, let me actually get my pen.
Okay, yeah.
So usually when you have an AD carry, let's say this gene, let's say you're level 10 or you're level 7, let's say, and this gene is 0-4. You know that he has no way to come back. If he's 0-3, same thing, no way to come back. 0-2, same thing, no way to come back in the game to carry the game. So with support, remember that your job is to play around the carry. You can't carry the game. So you need to stay with someone that can carry and enable that guy to carry. Protect him, and if you protect the carry, you can win the game. How do you protect him? You stay behind him and you just heal, silence on whoever goes on him, basically. That's what you wanna do. If he's 0-2, if he's 0-3, if he's 0-4, he can't carry anymore. So that's the time when you leave. So when do you leave bot lane? Well, first of all, you want to make sure you're not level 3, because I mean, of course, if it's 0-3 but you're level 3, I mean, you can't just go top, you can't just go mid. It's crazy, right? So you want to make sure you're level 6 minimum. And if he's going to be again 0-2, you just leave him. If he's going to be 1-3, you just leave him. 1-4, you just leave him. Like if the difference between kills and deaths is minimum 2, you basically just leave him.
Yeah.
And you go with someone that is strong. Not necessarily with the jungle, but you can also stay around mid. Usually you want to press tab and see who is stronger. Like right now it's very close. So let's say this guy is 0-3 and you are level 6. It's very, very close. You can also stay with Sylas or you can stay with Rek'Sai because they both have 1 kill. So you have to you have to think, you have to look at the map and be like, hey, who needs more help? And then you're going to see that Rexa is farming, he doesn't need help. And then Silas is fighting, so he needs help. So again, when do you leave? Very simple, very high level. You leave your AD carry when he's 0-2, 0-3, 0-4, or very behind. If he's even, if he's like 0-1, you give him one more chance. If he's 0-0 and he's bad, still, you give him one more chance. But if he's 0-3, 0-4, completely ending the game, fuck this shit, I'm out, we're going mid. That's how you want to play. Okay, so tell me, what is the plan in this game? Zeri, Yuumi, Jhin, Soraka, we play against Trundle in the jungle. What should we do?
Yeah, so I guess there's no real hard. I mean, Zeri's pretty OP at the moment. I think they go.
Yeah, they nerf her.
So, yeah, so I guess our plan is to try and put pressure on Yuumi because she's probably even more passive than Soraka is. So yeah, I'm just trying to poke them down and try and kill one of them. Probably the main thing.
Good. So we want to kill them by poking. We want to be on the same page with Jhin and walk up with him. Pushing is a high priority. Just because, I mean, if you just get the poke on the Zeri, you will 100% win the laning phase. Yuumi is going to scale pretty well, but also Soraka scales really well. So Soraka, by the way, you said that Soraka is a safe passive champion, and you said that Yuumi is even safer than that. Well, Soraka is a very aggressive champion. She's not passive. Only bad players play Soraka passively. Only like bronze, silver, and some players in like gold that are bad. But Soraka should be played aggressively. Unless you play against Thresh, and even if you play against Thresh sometimes, or Blitz or Nautilus, you want to bully. You are a lane bully. So think about the Soraka as a Karma with healing. Karma, when you play Karma, you don't just chill. You want to poke people. A lot of the people think that Soraka is not good in lane. Soraka is, you can stomp people with Soraka in lane.
Yeah.
So we want to kill them.
I've been trying to get good at tethering and like
tethering, yes. Yes, we talked about last time. Yes. So it's good the way you played it in the lane phase. So be very careful. You played it good overall level 1. First of all, be very careful of the ganks because it's Trundle, and if you get pillared, you are basically just dead. They don't have the best setup with the Yuumi. They have no stun, no CC, no reliable setup, but they can still kill you because, you know, if Trundle pillar is going to come here, you're basically forced to flash, and the second time when he comes, you're just dead. So keep in mind that he can always be with you. Why do you go for ability haste, magic resist, armor? Why those runes?
Just for more defensive runes.
I do recommend this page because you don't need defensiveness. You're a good player and you're a safe player. Defensiveness runes will not win you anything. So what I do recommend it to you is this. This is garbage. This is the best.
Okay.
But for your MMR, if you want to carry more games, double adaptive. Because if you win the lane and you win the lane with those two, you win the lane 10 times harder. So that's the thing. If you win the lane with those runes, you still win the lane, but you know you don't have extra adaptive. So that's the problem.
Okay. I've been trialing the water walking one or whatever in the river. Just
water walking. Okay.
Yeah, the last one, just because I've always thought Scorch is a bit. I mean, it's alright, but yeah, it's just something that I've been trialing.
So you mean this one or this one?
The second one, yeah.
The Gathering Storm. Yeah, Gathering Storm is not bad.
No, the one in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, this one. Yeah, well, this one is really bad. Really bad because you're not looking to go on the river, you're not looking to roam, you're not looking to make plays. If you play with it on, you know, Blitzcrank or something that can roam, right? Sure, take it because you're going to be on the river, you just want to roam. Otherwise, on Soraka, it should be always Scorch. If you play with a very safe AD carry, let's say you play with a Vayne or you play with you can consider going Gathering Storm, but in 99% of the cases, if you win the first 12 minutes, you win the game. So water walking is not going to help you with that. Gathering Storm is not going to help you with that. So if you want to carry in gold, you need to win early game. So you need to basically take the runes for the early game, and those are the best runes for your MMR, for your rank, for your playstyle. You have good positioning already, so you don't need to concern yourself with defensive stats. For you, Josh, this is the best page ever.
Okay.
Okay, good. So laning phase, you played it good, and I instantly tell you that you improved. And the reason why I tell you is because right here, I don't like that you're still so okay. So you're hitting the minions, but not that much. So let's see. So you go in the lane. Sure, sure. This is good. This is good. Here you should hit the minions. That's good. Right here you try to Q. That's good. This is beautiful. You're walking up. You're trying to Q. That was good. Right here you should have basically just keep your Q and conserve your Q. When a Zeri is walking up for a minion, obviously you would have to like look at your minion's HP compared to their minion's HP, and you have to be like, hey, this minion is very low. What does that mean? That means Zeri is going to be walking up for this minion, and then when she's walking up, I have a good opening, I have a good opportunity to just use my Q and poke her. Why? It's because when she goes for a minion, her character is going to stand still. So I can poke very easy. This is what I should have done. Here you basically just waste the Q for no reason. What I appreciate and what I can tell you that you improved is that you're pinging. You see, on my way, on my way, on my way. I don't like that you're pinging 3 times. You should ping like only 2 times. You shouldn't really like spam ping too much because you're going to make this guy Mewtwo. You should ping on my way, on my way. And if and then of course you should instantly walk up when you're pinging. So after you ping, you walk up. But again, don't overdo it. So right here, this was very good. Overall, you played the laning phase fine. You missed a few Qs, pretty huge Qs. So definitely not your best game right here with the Qs. Yeah, this is the 4th Q that you miss. But overall, fundamentally, you played fine, and I really like that you're also communicating. The problem right here is that how do you feel in this position relative to the enemy jungle?
Yeah, we need to back off and
Exactly.
ward.
Exactly. This is the danger zone, right? This is the danger zone. You can't play here. This is the normal, like the neutral zone, right? Neutral. And then right here, this is the safe zone. If you play in the safe zone, you don't care about the river. You can just, you don't even need to ward. Neutral, you're basically just not gankable, but you can die. So you might die, but you might as well just, be able to run. But if you're in this position, you can't play right here. Enemy jungle can come and instantly go on you. Theoretically, he should be okay. So he did actually patting into bot lane. You're in trouble.
Yeah,
So
we saw him, and at the start of the lane, I saw him in the top blue.
yes. And even if he starts to the red buff, sometimes they are actually crazy people and they level to gank bot or so the rule is if you don't know where is the enemy jungle and you play in a very overextended, greedy, aggressive forward position, after pushing the wave, it's an urgency to go for ward because you cannot play aggressive if you don't have ward and you play in this position. Because you're going to die a lot. You're going to have games where you have exactly big death ratio. Well, this is Jana. So be careful with that. So you see, some games when you're not getting ganked, you're not having a big death ratio, and then boom, then death. Be careful with the. So this is what you need to work on. So jungle respect. Jungle respect. Wording. We need to work on the wording, but it's fine. We're going to step by step work on that. And exactly, they come and then we just burn the flesh of the Jhin. Okay, good. So far your laning phase wasn't played bad. I don't like right here that you go for W at level 3 because there is no fight right here that you can actually use the W on Jhin. The only way you use the W of Soraka on Jhin if you have the passive, like if he's like super low, right? If he's below 40%. But usually 2 points EQ is so much better to go for the Star Call.
Oh yeah.
Just because you're going to get better poke. So big thing right here. You could have poked a lot better. And imagine, look how well you're poking. But it doesn't matter because you don't have right runes. You have 0 AP on the runes. Big thing. Big thing right here. Okay. Good. Overall, you have good positioning. I played overall okay. You're pinging a little bit more. You missed like 70% of the Qs in this one, so mechanical execution. Do you know if this was the first game of the day?
Yeah.
It was.
Mm.
Let's see.
I
Let's see.
still struggle to land Qs though. Like,
Oh yeah, it was the first game of the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see this Q, because I think that you missed this Q as well. Okay, you got that one. Got that one. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Not bad. Did you use the potion? Okay, use the potion as well. Your positioning is good. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Your positioning is very, very good. Okay.
I just forgot that she could jump. Wall.
Oh, the Zeri?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
I'll
let's
try
see if we can
to.
play this better. So let's see if we can play this better. So we're pushing.
Mm.
We're walking up. This is good. This is good. You're a little bit scared right here, but this is fine positioning so far. He's going in. He's trying to E. You're very scared of the... So right now, I'm not entirely sure why you're scared. Right? You see you're clicking? Like right now, if Silas is going to engage, and he has... You can see that he has a massive intention to dive and to tank the tower. What should you do? You should just go and help him, right? Because it's not like you are in a situation you need to go like right now. It's now or never, right? Because we're going to dive, and then if he dies and you're not really going to get here, if he dies right here, it's your bad. So here, if you see that he's very, very committed to this play, you should immediately follow him. You see you're clicking?
Yeah.
You're very scared. And then you E, which is good. And then you Q. Okay, so you missed a little bit mechanically. You missed the Q. Or you got the Q, but it was like super, super, super late. And then also you see how scared you are when he was tanking the tower. So this is the problem with the awareness of the game. Yeah. Not good, not good, not good. So you didn't really play it good with the clicks. You weren't really aware of him tanking the tower. You weren't very decisive about this dive. So definitely we need to learn how to play more aggressive. And is there any... So why swiftness here?
I thought they were going to push the lane, so I thought I'd get back quickly.
Oh,
But,
really? Just for like those 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. The swiftness are actually not, essentially bad on this champion, but on Soraka, cooldown reduction boosts are so OP. They are like core item. Because you get not only that you get movement speed, because you also get movement speed with the swiftness, but you get a haste, ability haste, so you can have your W, Q, E more often. So it's so much better than some movement speed right here. So much better. Yeah, so cooldown reduction are just the play right here. Okay, good. So I want to tell you. Let's see if you can answer this, Josh. And it's not an easy question. I will tell you that. It's not an easy question to answer. So, what pathing are you going to basically go? This one, this one, this one. But not that. That's not the question. My question is, how do you tell a bronze player how he can actually take the decision? Like, what should he take into consideration when he's thinking, hey, can I go mid? Should I stay bot? Should I stay... What should he look at? Let's say I'm a bronze player and you want to explain to me. Like here. Right now, if I'm Soraka, what am I looking at to decide whether I should go mid lane or stay bot?
Well, you have to... Your tempo is a little bit behind that your ADC, so you have to go straight. Just trying to remember when they recalled. Yeah, so yeah, you have to go straight bot because they will be in lane.
True.
Pretty much when your ADC gets.
Exactly. So right now our AD carry is going to be alone. My question was, how do I decide if I should go mid or if I should go bot? Well, the first thing that I want to do when I'm roaming, I want to think about my AD carry. Is my AD carry safe? Is my AD carry... Can he die? And that is going to... What is going to tell you that? What variable of the waves of the game is going to tell you that? The wave. The wave of the bot lane. So here you should tell me, hey, if you're a bronze player, check the wave. Look at the wave. How is the wave? Because if this wave is pushing towards to ally AD carry and my Jhin is right here, what does it mean? That means he's safe. Okay, what does it mean? That means I can roam. Why? Well, it's because he's safe, so no one can kill him. Yumi is not going to dive him, you know? So this is what you should have told me. I need to check the wave. And how is the wave right now? Let's see.
Sort of pushing.
And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you think?
Yeah, so it's sort of pushing towards us.
Exactly. So how is Jin going to be in the next 20 seconds right here?
Yeah, he should be alright.
Exactly. So is this roam good?
Mm,
Is he going to be in danger?
yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Good. It's good because he's safe, right? Wave is coming into him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
you
this-
don't have very long. Like you got maybe an extra 5 or 10 seconds.
Yes, you need to be fast here. And then when you're looking at mid lane, so this is actually bad because the thing is, why are you going mid in the first place? Because they are not low. If you see that Jin is safe, because that's the first thing that I need to take into consideration, then you can consider roaming if you can do something mid lane. But right now, full HP. What can you do mid lane as Soraka? So this roaming, theoretically, it's like the rotation, like the fact that you rotated is not bad relative to AD carry, but relative to display, the rotation is bad. Why? It's because you don't have a chance, a reliable chance to get a kill on mid lane. So, well, why are we roaming?
Yeah, you just want to get vision and then go.
Exactly. Just get a word and then instantly go bot. Because you see, he's staying mid, trying to gank, not good. He's still XP for no reason, and the poor Jhin stayed by himself. Be very careful with those plays. Be very careful with those plays. Avoid for as much as possible. If your AD carry is like 0-3, same thing. If your AD carry is 0-3, you can ignore him like that. But if he's okay 0-0, you're going to lose games like this. He's going to die on bot lane, and then it's so bad, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't do anything mid lane, completely waste your time, and then you basically lost the AD carry game as well. So be very careful with those plays. Okay, go for Drake, sure. Okay. So I like that right here after the Drake. Usually in 99% of the cases, you basically have to stay with the AD carry because right now you see he's in danger, right? But considering that your mid lane is 3-0 smurfing on the game, it's good to stay with him right here. But usually you want to stick with the AD carry because he wants to push, you see, and he's going to be endangered in a little bit. So that's usually, but right here I really like this because he was super strong with Silas.
I just thought we had a little bit of time because, yeah, there they are. They didn't have a lot of time.
Okay, let's see how we play this one. Very good kiting. You shouldn't really use barrier, so if you have to choose between barrier and ulti, you should always use ultimate. Because ultimate is, 2 minutes and 20 seconds and barrier is 3 minutes. So having the ultimate right here is just ulti and then just conserve your barrier. Overall, you played it good. So let's see what you're going to do after this. Okay, so you just recall. Sure. Just go for Kindle Gem. You just go towards mid lane. Okay, I really like this word. I see that you put this word like 3 times right now. You love this word. Okay, so let's see. Where should we go right now? Option number 1, bot lane, because my AD carry is in danger now. Option number 2, going mid lane, because my mid lane is pushing. Option number 3, go with the Rek'Sai. I need to stay with the Rek'Sai right now. Option number 4, go through the river. Let's actually get vision there.
Just number 4, I think.
Going for the vision? And what objective is right here? For what objective are you setting up the vision?
Just to track the jungler.
True.
Because there aren't any objectives up, I don't think.
True. So then you can just track the jungle by putting, a defensive ward. So you should go, first of all, in terms of your laners, AD carry is completely safe. He's in base, so you don't need to bet towards bot. You can just go towards mid right now, especially because Sylas has low HP. And then after you bet towards mid, you can go here, you can drop a ward into brush, and then you can just go on bot lane.
Okay.
The reason why you shouldn't really go for exactly what I did, like for this deep ward, is because if Trundle was right here, you're dead.
Yeah, but would he... I don't think he can be there because he would either do one of his 3 camps, wouldn't he?
Theoretically, but you never know what those guys do. Remember that this Trundle, like he's not challenger, right? So I expect those. I got level 1 by Twitch in gold. Like I'm expecting every type of shit of those shit, right? Like I'm just expecting everything. So that's why here, if you put this word, it's completely fine.
Yeah, just put it.
Also, there are
Would
some.
you go follow Rek'Sai, or like let's say if Rek'Sai was on Scuttle, would
Right
that
here,
be
right?
would that be a
So
time to go there, or would you just
the
go
first
help mid and then go what is
the first question that you want to ask always when you're doing those storms is you want to ask, is my AD carry safe? And right now he's 202, so it's relevant. He is relevant. You care about him. If he's 05, don't care about. Ignore him. Just go with the Rek'Sai. But he's not 05. He's 20. So can you go in? No, you can't help him. Why? It's because what is Jhin right now? It's because Jhin is going to be in the lane phase. And theoretically, yes, in Challenger, he shouldn't die against Yumi. No, this is not Challenger. He will die. So you need to go there.
I know you need to be a little bit conservative with.
Exactly. You're leaving him too much. You're leaving him too much. Leaving him too much. So leaving the AD carry too much and roaming at the wrong times. Also, petting can be better, but overall, it's macro roaming. So this is basically the decision that you need to get better.
Yeah, it could be a bit cleaner and not. I think I have the kind of an idea, right, but I'm not executing it.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, we did a lot of like live coaching session, right? Like we did like I think 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah.
And what do you think? What do you think in comparison with the VOD review?
It's easier. I think both are good. Like with the live reviews, I get to ask you questions and I teach myself, but in the live games, you teach me new things that I might not know. That makes sense.
Perfect. So you like both of them and you would like to juggle in between those. That's what I'm hearing from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So let's talk about display because display is not good. So first of all, let's see. So you recall right here. Let's actually go into the point when you recall. Okay, so right now you are playing with the Jhin. This is good. This is good. So right now you are going with the Rek'Sai. You're killing this guy. Sure. Okay, what should we do after display right now? We recall. Sure, I recommend you when he's staying like this. You want to stay with him. You don't want to stay here because you will die for him. That's not good. You want to protect yourself first because if you are alive, you can protect him as well. But I would stay around. Because if someone comes, let's say Shen is going to come right here or Jhin is going to come here, you stay here, you drop a heal to the Jhin, you try to save him, and then you run for your life. But you want to try to save him because remember, if you play like this selfish with Soraka and you're not protecting your teammates will carry you. That's how the role works. It's sad to hear that. It's sad to say that you need to rely on your gold teammates to carry you, but that's this role. That's why he's play support. So here you shouldn't really stay close to him because you will die with him, but you should stay around him. So here, what I will do if I smurf and I play Soraka in gold, I will ping him danger. If he doesn't back off, I'm just going to stay here around. I'm going to press B, but if I see that he's doing crazy things, I'm just going to cancel my B and stay around him, stay behind him and play around him, rather than giving him up and running. Because if he dies here and if he overextends, it's going to be bad because he wanted to actually go further. Right now you go to bot lane. This is very good. My question is, what should we do right now? Option number 1, let's go mid lane. We have a really good flank. We need to play around Rek'Sai and Sylas. Option number 2, no, we need to stay bot lane because Jhin is our AD carry and Jhin needs our help the most.
Need to stay bot lane probably.
Exactly.
I just get really
tilted with AD carries
when I can see a gank or a counter gank in mid lane.
So in this case, we can see that Zeri is actually going mid lane, so it's not that bad to go mid lane. but it's still a coin flip compared to getting free plates, free gold, free spell tips, free, everything is free here. And if you get this tower, what is going to end up happening is that you guys are able to roam. You recall and then you go mid, you go top, you do whatever you want on the map. So we're not playing accordingly around our AD carry. We should play more around our AD carry. You're giving him up too early, and that's probably why you're tilting as well a lot. It's because he will be 10 times worse than he already is if you're leaving him like that. Because some bad players, especially if you play against Thresh, if you play against Nautilus, if you play against, they'll be so guard. Oh, triple kill for what the fuck? Okay, so they'll be so bad if you play like this and you do not play with them. They will die so much if you're playing against a Nautilus or a Thresh, and they will tilt, and they will tilt you as well. So it's because you're not really staying with them, and you're playing like right here. You should do the same thing, but with Jhin, because Jhin needs you more than Sylas do.
Yeah, I thought that as soon as I was here.
Exactly, because if you have a 3-0 AD carry and a 6-1 Sylas, the 3-0 AD carry is more valuable long-term wise, because an AD carry can always carry you later stages. Sylas, if he carries you, he carries you even without you needing to help him. Because he's Sylas, right? A mid laner, a jungle, a top laner, they don't actually need your help that much. But the AD carry, he's dynamic, he's safe dynamic. He's always going to need you.
I remember you saying that in one of our sessions previously, and yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly. You win this game, right?
Yeah.
You win this. Because you play with the Sylas, but the poor Jhin is always going to die in those kind of situations. You didn't really play bad. But yeah, we have a problem in terms of the macro. We need to improve on that one.
Getting a bit wild with the roams and not just playing the lane how it be.
Yeah, roaming too much, not staying with your AD carry, just leaving at the wrong time, playing with the wrong win condition. Overall, your mechanics are beautiful, your positioning is beautiful, your laning phase is 10 times better than it used to be, you're pinging a lot more, so you improve so hard. The next step is the macro, and yeah, so if you want, we can do some live coaching session next time. So we can actually improve on those things, because the macro is a big thing. So what was your goal for this season, Josh? Was it platinum or was it diamond?
We'll see.
Okay. Because platinum is very realistic. Just so you know. Platinum is very realistic. Diamond, doable. It depends how much you're working. And how much do you play currently? Per day?
A few games a day, usually.
A few games a day. Okay. Like 2-3 or like 1-2?
2 or 3 at least.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I'm very confident that you can get platinum. You're almost there. This is the next step. If you improve the macro, so if we improve the macro, we should be able to get platinum 4, maybe platinum 3. It depends. So this is the next step in your gameplay. Because overall you're doing good. Of course, this is probably one of the best games that you had, right? Because you gave this came to me. But no, I know you. Last time I even told you that you actually have a pretty good gameplay, pretty good mechanics. I can see that your experience in this game. Like, look at your positioning in this fight, for example. It's really good. Really good. But the problem is that you're not so much better than those guys, and you need to improve your macro if you want to get out of this zero. You need to carry. So if you're going to tilt and if you're going to give up, you lose a lot more games. So if you really want to get better, if you really want to climb, then you should make sure you don't give up. You should make sure you mute all and you try until the end, even though sometimes it doesn't look winnable. Because this is one of the biggest problems that I have. It's not in gameplay. In gameplay, macro, I guarantee you, if I get your macro level to platinum level, you'll get platinum. But if you want to get there, you need to improve your attitude on the game. You need to make sure you don't give up. You need to make sure you mute all. You need to make sure you stay with your team. You need to make sure even when you're tilting, you're still playing and trying your best until the end, and not FF and not. Because I know that you might actually you might get triggered of like you're dedicated doing random things, which is sometimes is normal. But if you really wanna get better in this game, you just wanna like adapt. Even though he's bad, you wanna play around it. Because in most of the cases, it's your bad that it didn't carry him. For example, in this game, Jhin could have died like 5 times. Because you just left him a lot, right?
Yeah.
So the next step is really the macro. But you played really good, and I saw huge improvements. Huge improvements in your gameplay. I want to see, so I think your win rate is around 70, right? Let's say you actually kill them, right? Let's say you kill them, and they are basically, they are coming in the lane phase, right? And you're staying in the lane for play. This is completely bad play. Completely bad play.
Yeah, I know that one. You
should just back off and ping the AD carry. Danger, danger, danger. But if you are basically killing them, let's say you kill them and they are dead, and you can consider going for plays if option number 1, you know where is the jungle, exactly what I said. Like if you know where is the jungle, yes, you can go for plays. And 2, if you have enough HP, because if you're like 100 HP, you can't stay for plays. Super.
Because I know there's lots of other things going on, like Dragon and First Rift, and you can also, like, I know it's a lot better ganking with someone like Leona or Blitzcrank. But if you're Soraka, then I mean, you don't push that much, but you are scaling.
Yeah, you're scaling, but the plates, it's even better if you get plates as well. Again, if they are dead and you know where is the jungle, it's completely fine to go for plates. As long as it's not greedy. But usually it's pretty greedy to get it. Because usually, you know, you kill them, they are actually coming, where are they? They're actually coming in the laning phase. And if you stay to the plate, then you try to recall, then they're just going to stop your recall. And then you just need to stay into the tower the next 2-3 minutes and then wait the cannon wave to recall. So that's the bad thing. That's the bad thing that can happen here.
You haven't shot yet, and then their jungler comes, or don't know what happens.
Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. For today, do you have questions, Josh?
No, that's it. Oh yeah, you said I have to work on my pathing. Was that mainly just I was going too deep when I was trying to get the deep ward? Whether I should
Yes, that was that. And also, like when your AD carry was on the bot lane and he was actually getting pushed in, it's very bad to go this way and this way. You should go straight to the bot lane. If your AD carry is like in the base and you're going mid lane, let's say you're right here, you can go and drop a ward. You can go drop a pixel brush ward, and then when he's in the lane phase, you need to go immediately with him. Like you can't go camp point to go for a deep ward. No, you get caught. Stay here. This is fine. Like you can just put this one. And then immediately turn into the bot lane again and just come with the AD carry and stay here.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is what we should do here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video because this is the only way I can see if the content is good. Otherwise, I would not make it. Please feel free to share with me what you want to see on this channel so I can maybe make a video with that. Remember that what you're seeing right now on YouTube is just a limited part of the whole coaching session. If you're serious about getting better in League of Legends, I invite you to book your personalized high-quality coaching session by adding me on Discord now. More details in the description. For those who are really serious about improving climbing but don't really have the financial resources to have their own coaching, if you want to get access to all of my coaching sessions and improve 10 times faster, you can subscribe to my exclusive Patreon where I post every single coaching that I do between 7 and 15 hours per day. I already have over 115 videos right there on how to climb on AD carry, support, top lane, jungle, mid lane, wave management, videos for every rank. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond, grandmaster, every single rank. If you want to get full access to all of those exclusive videos and find out what are the new secrets on how to get better and how to enjoy the game even more, I invite you to click the link below or somewhere right here and make League of Legends fun again. What are we waiting for? The links are down below in the description.